Hey, what's up everyone? thirstydogMTG. Another 6-pack video of Shadows over Innistrad to give to my viewers. Let's start off the first pack. Separate these guys into their colors after looking at each one. We have an Angelic Purge, Vessel of Paramnesia, Chaplain's Blessing, Drownyard Explorers, Quilled Wolf, Merciless Resolve, Hulking Devil, Kessig Direswine, Deadweight, Trail of Evidence, Crawling Sensation, a Foul Orchard, and a Choked Emissary. Which will likely not be able to be used. A Convicted Killer, which flips into a Branded Howler. Did I say Choked Estuary? I feel like I might have said that. Anyways, yeah, that's what it was. Nibblisk of Dusk. Unruly Mob. Moldgraph Scavenger. Apothecary Geist, a Wicker Witch, Watcher in the Web, which would be cool against flyers against flyer decks like Spirit decks, Vampire Noble, Howlpack Wolf, Dissension in the Ranks, a Rise from the Tides, Ulrich's Kindred, and Tamiyo's Journal. So the 5-drop legendary artifact that investigates each upkeep. And you can tap it and sacrifice 3 clues and search for a card. And a Kessig Forgemaster. Ooh, and a Westfell Abbey. Would definitely be willing to put this in any deck. Get this guy to flip over into Ormondal. The 9/7 flying lifelink indestructible haste creature. Hopefully you can probably figure out a way to generate tokens, maybe. Worst case, it lets you pump out a creature token. Alright, we have a Sibilant Snapper, a Vessel of jeez. Let's see if I can pronounce this right. Ephemera. Jeez. Alright, Vessel of Paramnesia, Blood Mad Vampire, Moorland Drifter, Warped Landscape, Vampire Noble, Voldaren Duelist, Fork in the Road, Drunau Corpse Trawler, a Not Forgotten, a Forsaken Sanctuary, and a Forgotten Creation. 3 in a blue, skull creature. It's a zombie horror. It's a 3/3. And at the beginning of your upkeep, we discard all the all the cards in your hand, and if you do, you draw that many cards. It's pretty cool if you have a few cards that are useless or some madness. And an Audible Gloom enchantment. Good in the black-green archetype. Which flips into a 4/4. Once you have Delirium enabled, it happens at the beginning of your end step. Alright, pack 4. Inquisitor's Ox, Silent Observer, Survive the Night, Moorland Drifter, another Warped Landscape, Sanitarium Skeleton, Grotesque Mutation, Insolent Neonate, Watcher in the Web, Doppelgeist, Olivia's Bloodsworn, Ghoulsteed, and an Anguish Unmaking. Great removal for decks with loose black and white in it. Downside is you lose 3 life, but for the most part, who cares? And we have Abyssinian Missionaries for the flip. cool when you have equipment, which it looks like we so far do not have any of. Fifth pack. Unruly Mob, Cyberland Snapper, Vessel of Ephemera, Cool Colors Accomplice, Might Beyond Reason, Stormkirk Mentor, Tormenting Voice, Clip Wings, Rotten Heart Ghoul, Veteran Cathar, a Humble the Brute, a Graph Mole, and a Bygone Bishop. 2 and a white, 2/3 flyer that lets you investigate if you cast a creature with converted mana cost of 3 or less. Which is actually pretty sweet. Daring Sleuth is the flip. A 2 bearer of Overwhelming Truths. And our last pack. Another Vessel of Paramnesia, Angelic Purge. These are removal for white, Press for Answers, Seagraph Scab, True Faith Censor, which, if we're going to go white, probably going to want to put that in the deck, especially with Abyssinian Missionaries, Voldaren Duelist, Fork in the Road, Vessel of Malignity. I don't know why I have so much trouble pronouncing his vessel names. Geist Blast, Pale Rider of Trostad, Stitchwing Scab, and we have a Mythic Wolf of Devil's Breach. 3 and 2 red, Elemental Wolf creature, it's a 5/5. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 1 and a red and discard a card, and if you do, it deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the discarded card's converted mana cost. This would probably be a lot better if you could target the player. And a Solitary Hunter, which flips into one of the pack. And we have a foil Stitched Mangler. Alright, so those are all the packs. Can't quite decide based on what I saw. The removal in white and creatures, some humans, spirits. Decent creature support. Suppose you might be able to go green-white humans. Well, there's not a ton of humans in here either, is there? We got one here, one there, which lets you, with the white source and mana, give a human double strike, which is pretty sweet. Lets you board in the Clip Wings against flyer decks. Gain life by sacking clues with the Graph Mole. Kind of like this. Cool Wolf isn't bad. So I might consider that, although let's take a look at blue. I think there's a decent number of zombies. Sacrifice a clue. Blue looks pretty tempting too, though. Some decent zombie support, which I don't have a ton of black, but could work with this. So that's not bad. Paralyzer Trostad's not bad. If you have this with it, you just get rid of that. Who cares? You can return it later on. It's just a 1/2. Some removal. So there's not a ton of removal, but blue-black looks like it could be sweet too, so not really huge fan of the red or what I saw. At least since we don't have a ton of vampires to go with black. See, maybe we can't play our mythic, but he's not crazy anyways. So anyways, there we go. There are another 6 packs for you guys to look at and decide. Let me know what you guys think. We've got a Westville Abbey out of it as well, which is pretty cool. And English I'm making, so if we also went black-white, we have some good removal there, which could work, I guess. There's a wide variety of choices here to be made. This is pretty tough. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until the next one, catch you later.